And we are officially live, and I've got a special guest today. I'm gonna try to make this big, Irina, so everyone can see your beautiful face. There it is, there it is. Irina, I'm gonna totally hack your last name. Probably not even gonna attempt it. But for those who are watching right now, I have on with me the video today is Irina. I'm just
Totally
gonna say
fine.
Irina Z. But how do you pronounce your last name?
There you go. It's just Gina.
And where are you from?
I'm from Boston, originally from the Ukraine.
Originally from the Ukraine. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Well, here's a quick story. This video is going to be short and sweet. I wanted to bring out Irina today because she is not only on vacation in Costa Rica, traveling around, walking through the jungles, going through the beaches, eating exotic food, but just the other day, she made a $3,000 commission in her online business. And I was talking with Mark Hoverson this morning, who is my mentor, and we're working together on the project that Irina is involved with, and all of a sudden her name popped up, and it's like, Irina made a $3,000 commission yesterday. What's the story on that? So I sent her a quick Facebook message, and she gave me the quick backstory on it. And I thought it was so cool that I wanted to kind of bring her out on video, get a little bit of the beach background. Thank you for doing that, Irina.
Of
Give
course.
us, can you lift your laptop up and kind of show us your background a
Yeah,
little
for
bit?
sure.
Like, tell us a little bit about where you're at right now as we make this video.
So we're in Guanacaste, Costa Rica. It's just a really cool rainforest area of Costa Rica.
Hmm.
Tourism is fairly new here. It's only been around for 2 years,
Hmm.
and the community and the locals are very involved in the tourism. So every time you go on any excursions or anything like that, the companies give back to the communities and to the people, and they're very welcoming, very sweet. It's just a really
Awesome.
cool place. There's a lot of monkeys too,
A lot of
which is
monkeys. Well,
yeah,
maybe one will pop up on this video and try to steal your
that'll be
lunch or
awesome.
something. So Irina, for those who are watching, there'll be a lot of people in Renaissance watching this. We're going to drop this in the community. There might be some new people that are watching this as well. For those who don't know, Irina is working with us in a internet marketing company called Renaissance. And while you were on the beach yesterday, maybe you were eating some, a margarita or whatever, you made a $3,000 commission at the beach. And how did that feel?
Amazing. The fact that, you go from working a job and being like in a corporate world to being on vacation and getting paid to be on vacation is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and when I first started this whole journey, my goal, my income goal was $2,000 a month to replace my income and be able to walk away from my bartending job. $3,000 is a full-time income for some people. And you made that in a
Yep.
single day, and I've seen you taking a bunch of action in the community. I've seen you taking action on your Facebook ad. I actually think I saw your Facebook ad last week or something. I might have give you a
Awesome.
like and a comment or whatever. But your Facebook ad is up and running, and let's kind of tail back. How did that $3,000 commission happen? I know I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but kind of walk us through the quick story on how like
Yeah.
you made $3,000 while you're at the beach having fun doing your thing.
Of course. So I got involved with you guys, I want to say a little bit over 2 months ago.
Hmm.
And I went through all the click by click trainings, like everything that you guys had. I went through your Pictures of Profits,
Mm,
and I
cool.
went through Invisible Empire, everything click by click. I had no previous internet marketing like experience at all.
Wow.
I've never like done like Facebook ads or anything like that. I had a like page, but I didn't know how to work the back end of
And
it.
for those who are watching too, I've never met Irina before. This is the first time we've actually had a conversation. So I'm
Yep.
learning. This is like a totally impromptu video. I'm leaning in a little bit. I'm listening. I'm excited to like learn what's going on here. So totally cut you off there, but continue. I just wanted to
Oh,
say that because I thought you were kind of like in the game a little bit. I thought you came
yeah.
from maybe another program or another business, but you're totally brand new. You've got your Facebook
Totally.
ads up and running. You went through it, set up
Mhm.
everything. You started doing $5 a day on Facebook. Now we're
Yep.
laughing. You're at $3,000 in profit this week. Tell us a little bit more. Yeah, sorry to cut you off there.
No, it's totally fine. So after going through all of that, I learned the back end, like all the technical stuff and how to be a professional marketer online versus, somebody that just goes on, throws up an ad, throws up 20 bucks a day and has no idea what they're doing. I mean, the whole process is so smooth and flawless all the way to the phone conversation. It's just unbelievable.
Right.
And, the whole time I was like, all right, like this is going to be awesome. I'm so pumped about it. But it obviously like I wasn't like producing it right away. Like it wasn't like
Sure.
instant, like you log in one day you have to go through the steps. But honestly, it wasn't that long. Like, again, like 2 months ago, I was completely clueless.
Yep.
And now I'm popping up a $3,000 commission. I might have another $1,000 commission coming up in the next, couple weeks. So
Beautiful.
it's like amazing.
So we're looking at a 4K week here. I'm pulling up
Yep.
I'm pulling up your post. Let me find it. Okay, here it is. So we have a community. It's called Invisible Empire. Renaissance is one of the products that we sell. It's a travel club. And this is the post that she just dropped in our community just a few hours ago. It says, new Renaissance Platinum member. Please give a welcome to Stephen McCoy, or I'm just gonna say
McAvoy. Yeah.
Stephen because I'm not good with last names, obviously. So how did Stephen find you, and how did this specific sale come about?
Okay, so I have my ads running on the back end. So they're not anywhere on my pages at all, like not my Facebook page, not my like page. They're
Okay.
just in the background. I've had them running for about 2 weeks now. I'm at about $60 ad spent. And
Wow.
so what happened was he saw my ad and
Hmm.
he filled out an application because you go through a process. So he sees my ad, then he opts in, then he watches a webinar, and then after the webinar, he fills out an application. He filled out an application, reviewed his application. It was great. It was somebody that I definitely was interested in talking to.
Hmm.
So he was also my friend on Facebook,
Okay.
coincidentally, and he shot me a message and was like, hey, I filled out the application. I'm excited to learn about this. So we scheduled a time to chat the next day, the next morning, and we hopped on the phone, answered any questions that he had, because there's all the information was provided, all the answers that he may have had already had the answers to because
Right.
of you guys. So we just
Cool.
had a smooth conversation. It was about 30 minutes, and then he got started that same day.
Very cool. So like,
Yeah,
was this a guy that you were friends with, or were you just Facebook friends with?
just Facebook friends.
Okay, so you weren't.
Yeah, this is the first time
this
we
is
had like a
this is
conversation.
technically a cold lead. From the
But
time that, how much human energy, how much human spend did you spend working with Steven to get him started? Like the Facebook
um,
ads up and running, you have videos that are working for you all day long. That's all automated, so you're not sitting
yeah,
there grinding, messaging people all day. Your videos, your ad is running for you all day long.
right
So
on.
from the point you like Steven messaged you or you saw your application come in, how many minutes did you spend to collect that $3,000?
Uh, 35 minutes
About 35
total.
minutes. So 3 grand in
Total.
30 minutes. You can work with that, I believe. You can make a
Crazy,
little fun
crazy.
Costa Rica
Yeah,
vacation with that. Well,
exactly. I
that's
might stay here
awesome.
longer.
Well, I'm super proud of you. We've already gone over our 5 minute mark, of course, but I just want to say hats off to you, Irina. I've just seen you in the trenches. I've seen you in the webinars that we're hosting every week. I've seen you taking notes. I've seen you posting and commenting. You're doing it, and I just want to say that's where the magic happens. You're in the
Yeah,
trenches. I love it. I love what you're doing. I could tell you have a marketing edge from going through your Facebook profile and seeing the pictures and the comments. Keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you,
sure.
and I'm not just speaking for myself. Like the whole community, it inspires everybody to see a brand new person with no previous marketing experience come in. And I think you said how many weeks or months did you?
Two.
2 months, and now you're already technically at a full-time income for some people. And it's
Yeah.
just the start. We have some really, really exciting things in the pipeline we're going to be releasing soon. But other than that, Irina, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but give me what's been your favorite thing or like your biggest takeaway that you've had? And this doesn't need to be long, just been your biggest takeaway you've had since joining Invisible Empire and working with us on Renaissance?
Working with you guys on Renaissance, everything that you guys provide is top notch. It is like 110%. You guys give 110%. Everything is so smooth and click by click that there's no way that somebody couldn't do this. I
Mm,
mean, somebody like me that had absolutely no experience to be able to figure this out and do it, there's
mm.
no way that somebody else couldn't do exactly the same thing and follow that exact formula.
That's awesome. You're a role model for a lot of people. Anything you want to share before we cut it off, like you're excited about in the future that we're moving forward? We've got a live event in January. You might see us in Vegas, whatever. But what are you excited about moving forward with the community now that you're technically doing like you're doing a full-time thing. You're doing full-time income
Yep.
now. What are you excited for moving forward? Do you want to double
Um,
that? What's going on in your head?
I am super pumped. I not only want to double this, I want to maybe quadruple this in the next, couple months. And I'm pumped for Vegas. I'm pumped to meet you guys and hang out and just get as much information as I can. Because, the more you feed your brain, the more stuff that you'll be able to produce. I'm excited to do that with you guys.
Awesome. Well, hey, toast in Vegas. We'll have a lot of fun. Now's its time that you have some money, Irina, coming in. You have some profit. Take a piece of that profit and dump it back into your Facebook ads. Maybe you can scale that
Absolutely.
out a little bit. Cut the fat on some of the ad sets that aren't working and scale the ones that are. Maybe find out from Steven what keyword that he did come through on.
Mhm.
That's a little tip for the people watching that are watching this and want to learn a little bit. We're not going to go too deep into that right now, but Irina, we're on the 10-minute mark. I really appreciate you.
Okay,
Thanks again so much. Have a margarita for me.
I will.
Go get your nice tan on and keep those videos flowing. For everyone who's watching this, if you want to follow Irina, this is her Facebook um, page right here. You can just find her, add her up, and we'll be seeing you soon, Irina. Thank you so much for
Awesome.
jumping on a impromptu call.
For sure. Thank you so much. It
All
was
right,
awesome chatting.
see
All
ya.
right.